And she said, if I could but touch the hem of his garment,
Yes.
hallelujah,
Yes.
I can be healed.
Yes.
And she came from behind him because of her modesty. She came behind him. She was ashamed to come before him and tell him her case, especially before so many people, fearing that if her case was known, she might be thrust away. She didn't know for sure how Jesus would react. She didn't know if Jesus would thrust her away or if it's his disciples would thrust her away.
Yeah.
But due to her condition, she was an unclean person according to the law. So that was the other side of the issue. This was still under the law. If she had to declare that she was an unclean person, she would not be able to go in there and get her touch from the master. So this woman just took matters into her own hand. She knew she had to have her miracle. She knew she had to have a touch from the master. So as she came up behind him, no doubt trembling and scared, hallelujah, but she knew she had to have this miracle. Then she touched the hem of his garment. This hem being behind Jesus was easy for her to reach. So she grabbed it. She went for it. In her mind, if she could touch any part of his garment, she could be cured. So she went for it. And she touched the hem of his garment. And here we are at the end of a 12-year nightmare. Immediately your blood stanched. The problem she had been having for 12 years, day in and day out, physician after physician, promise after promise, taking all of her money, spending all that she had, trying to get healed of her condition. Finally, her 12-year nightmare was over. Immediately, her blood stanched. Hallelujah. And then as she touched Jesus, Jesus turned around and said, who touched me? Now, Peter and the others, they're kind of looking kind of puzzled. They said, Lord, they thronged thee and pressed thee, all of these folks out here, and you are asking who touched me? But yes, Jesus said, yes, who touched me? This he said because he just wanted to obtain some information. Hallelujah. For he had healed her, so he must have known who it was who touched him. But he did this so this woman would have a chance to testify and tell what the Lord had done for her. Hallelujah. Jesus knew that somebody had touched him, and he knew who, but he wanted to give her a chance to testify. When God does something for us, we need to testify. We need to let people know what great things the Lord has done for us. Hallelujah. Don't keep it under your hat. Don't say I finally came up with a solution. Oh, ain't I smart? I finally figured this thing out. I got myself on the right kind of diet. I did all the right things. Don't do that, but give God the glory. God clearly had touched and healed this woman, and he wanted to give her the floor. Take the floor, my sister. Tell the folks what great things God has done for you. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Now, this woman came unauthorized, but she got a healing. She got her blessing. Hallelujah. She lost her manners. Hallelujah. She put protocol aside. She said, I've got to have my blessing. If I could but touch the hem of his garment, I shall be made whole. She went for it. Do you have a situation in your life that you need God to intervene for you? Go for it. Cry out to him. Let him know, Lord, I need you. Hallelujah. Don't be all dignified. Hallelujah. And saying a prayer they want them to say at the White House and in Congress, when they stand up there, the preacher has to have already have written out the prayer. And as a matter of fact, he had to let somebody see a copy of the prayer before he get up there and pray it. But go to God with your heart wide open. Speak to him. Speak to from your heart. Let him know how you feel. Let him know that you need his help, that you need his blessings. Come on, let's clap your hands for Jesus.